Knoxville Raceway Hall of Fame Induction Day. We're here with one of our inductees today, Perry Bell. And Perry, you've covered a lot of high school sports, college sports in the Marion County area, and Knoxville Raceway. Just tell us a little bit about your experiences here at the racetrack, how it started, where did it all come for you in the beginning?
Yeah, it started back in the early 80s, 81 technically. I was hired March of 81 right out of Central College. Um, and there's many people out here at the racetrack that have been helpful with me getting started with tips and, not afraid to, just be helpful. And that still happens to today. Racing is such a close-knit family of its own, and you find that out. I mean, by testing the waters, there's a lot of great people. Not all are drivers. The drivers are fantastic. They put on the show, and a lot of the drivers will even tell you that they get a little too much credit because their pit crews and their family, and there's a lot of people that. Car owners, the car owners are about as important as anybody. Without the owners, you don't have drivers and you don't have pit crews. So
It's quite the puzzle racing with drivers, owners, sponsors, racetracks, promotion, and media is a big part of it as well to make it all work. Uh, from the media perspective, what are some of your favorite stories that you've had to write over the years? I know over 30 some years there's a lot of different stories, but surely there's had to have been some drivers that stand out that have specific stories that are important or meaningful.
yeah, this is going to sound pretty strange, but one of the first writing awards that I won statewide for the Iowa Newspaper Association was a short 7 or 8 inch story that I wrote, and I don't remember the driver, but it's somebody from out on the West Coast. I think they were from the state of Washington, if I'm not mistaken, and they gave up their class trip to Hawaii to come race at Knoxville. And I wrote just a little story. It was so awe-inspiring of a story that it won me a state award.
That's a random thing that would happen there. What who's some of the drivers that have been the most quotable over the years, or have given you some of the best stories? I'm sure Tamer Carl is maybe one of those, or Daniel Lasowski.
Yeah, the local guys have always been great. One of the easiest I always found to talk to was Jeff Swindell. He'd invite you right into his motorhome. Quite often we would talk not just about Jeff and his driving, but he talked about his girls growing up. And those were fun times. One of his girls was a cheerleader and all that. And we still talk about how that little girl's grown up and all that.
I'm sure you got a lot of people to thank that supported you over the years, family and with people at the newspaper here in town.
Yeah, it was a great turnout. We filled three tables today, which just surprised me. I had a person come all the way down from North Dakota, which you know that shows me a lot. I mean, they came down mainly for me, and it's like, wow, I don't even know if I'd go 5 miles for me, let alone all the way from North Dakota, an 8-hour drive one way, and that's special.
Well, Perry, thanks for all your contributions at Knoxville Raceway. Certainly a deserved honor. Congratulations.
Thank you kindly, and I appreciate it. And hopefully this facility can go many, many more years and induct many more quality people, because there's a lot of people here that they deserve their time in there one day too.
All right, thanks, Perry.